We use the word information a lot. Important information, bad information, good information, information communication, and so on. In this class, we look at what information is in engineering field. The similar terms related to information are signal and data. Engineering system changes from signal to data and extract information from data. In this figure, the graph that goes up and down on the left is signal, and the number written in the middle is called data, and the expert expectation decision by looking at the data can be called information. However, it is true that the definitions are mixed and used without clear distinction. In particular, the definition of data is ambiguous. Sometimes it is used as with the same meaning as signal, and the other times it is used with the same meaning as information. In engineering, systems or services related to signal and information are classified into three categories as follows. A system that takes a signal as an input and outputs a different type of signal. A system that takes a signal as an input and outputs other type of uh, information. A system that takes information as input and outputs different type of signals. Let's look at each of three categories. Most electronic engineering systems are systems that take signals as input and output other type of signals. All communication systems, including telephone system and the television system, fall into this category. In a television system, a video signal is input through a camera, transmitted through a communication system, and people watch what appear on the TV screen. Communication system refers to a system that transmits signals from one place to another. This includes television and radio that transmit signals to us far from broadcast station. The 5G network, um, which has been talked about a lot recently, is also a system that receives signals as input and then outputs signals. Diagnostic medical systems such as ECG or EKG can be said to be communication systems that transmit signals inside the body to the outside. Communication systems also include systems that carry signal from present to future. In other words, communication includes transmitting a signal at a time point apart in time. You save something to USB now and take it out later. It is that you send the signal to yourself in the future. In the past, you could store videos on videotape and watch them later. The goal of communication is transparency. In other words, the goal is to make communication system exist but seems not to exist. Many engineers work to ensure this transparency. Most of the electronic engineers work in this category. But what is hindering transparency? Please think about that. Some systems use information as input and the signal as output. A movie like on a movie like Avatar is a signal that a virtual character moves in a virtual space. Each picture is made up of countless small figures. Information uh, about countless small figures is input, and the 3D video signal is created through calculation. Creating a picture based on input information is called computer graphic. Making speech according to the input information is called TTS, text to speech. The first computer graphic movie can be said Ants and Toy Story in 1998. What do characters in these two movies have in common? Ant appeared in one movie and Dolls appears in Toy Story, toy, doll or toy. What do the two have in common? The ant and the toy, what in common? Something common is the fact that the surface is smooth. A smooth surface means that it is easy to calculate engineering. Then in 2001, the Monster Company came up with a character with fluffy fur. In 2009, there was also a movie called Avatar with more realistic forest and forest more than reality. The field of computer graphic is also developing remarkably and rapidly. A system in which information is input and the speech signal is output, speech, is called text-to-speech system, TTS. It is used in ARS, that is automatic response system. It is also a technology used by a navigation system or a robot to speak. If the voice made by TTS is heard as being spoken by a real person, the TTS technology can be said to be a successful technology. A system in which a signal enters and the information comes out is usually called a pattern recognition system. Broadly, it can be called an artificial intelligence system. For example, it is a system that looks at the picture of this vehicle and then find out the vehicle tag number. Recently, a system for recognizing speech has been widely used because of smartphone. You can tell your destination by a voice into the navigation system. At this point, the system takes your voice signal and converts it into meaningful text information through various tasks. The study of information in engineering is called information theory.